This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, October 4th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have this trough still digging in across the upper Mississippi River Valley and the western and central Great Lakes. This will be taking this storm that's been affecting us the last couple of days off to our east. Still could see some lingering clouds in our northeastern counties where temperatures could hold in the 40s, 50s for the rest of the state with a few more peaks of sunshine in that part of the state. As we go into Sunday, that system begins to lift out. We should see sunshine completely across the state with partly to mostly sunny skies. Highs will be warmer with the sunshine, highs in the 50s and 60s across the state. As we go into Monday, we have a disturbance coming around the base of this trough. Could be squeezing out a shower or so, mainly Monday afternoon into Monday night. Shouldn't amount to a whole heck of a lot with readings still remaining in the 60s, and that's still going to be around just to our north here on Tuesday, with the rain moving off to our east. Now, our attention will then turn to this system over Baja California, which will be Hurricane Simon. That'll be moving north and east. You can see it'll be moving into New Mexico and West Texas here by Wednesday. But around here, we're still mainly sunny with highs mainly in the 60s to around 70 in our southwestern counties here on Wednesday. And then Thursday, that system gets a little bit closer. A disturbance still coming around the base of this big upper-level low over Quebec could merge with the remnants of Simon. Most of that will still be in Oklahoma and Texas here on Thursday. Then we go into Thursday night into Friday. That'll be squeezing through Missouri and into the Ohio River Valley with the frontal system swinging down across the south. The winds will be turning back to the north. Temperatures could cool slightly back into the upper 50s to mid-60s. By next weekend, you can still see we're still under the evidence of a northwesterly flow out of Canada. Ridge over the south and west. That'll keep them still fairly warm and fairly dry. Colder air over the north and east will keep the East Coast pretty wet, especially next weekend across the Carolinas and into the southeast. Fairly dry elsewhere across the country at this time, if this happens to be correct. Going into the extended period October 15th, we have some trough axes, one moving through the mid-Atlantic and New England and the eastern Great Lakes, another moving into the northern Rockies, and pretty much zonal from here on out, but it'll be very windy. Southerly winds ahead of this big storm over the Canadian Prairie provinces, another storm moving off the east coast. Possible tropical entity south of western Cuba, but the southerly winds could bring us some warmer air, and then at the end of the forecast, October 19th, here comes some more colder air as the another trough begins to dig down once again across the middle part of the country. Big cold upper low over Manitoba and western Ontario again, and some storms swinging around it. We could see one to our south and west that could clip the state with some rain, but this is still more than 2 weeks out and could be gone in the next run. But the satellite image from last evening shows that there is a storm moving away, taking some of the low and mid-level clouds with it. Had a little bit of rain and snow across eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin that could clip the northeastern counties of the state during the morning hours, but it shouldn't amount to a whole lot because the Watch Morning Map shows nothing in that area but frost and freeze advisories in the plains down into Colorado, Kansas, red flag warning in the south, and a couple of heat advisories across the west coast. And that's where they're going to get very little, if any, rain out there. This is precipitation through Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, showing little, if any, rain around here. Heaviest from the south to northern New England, where they could see 1 to 2+ inches of precipitation there.